Hey everybody, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy. It's been a little while since we've played this one, but last episode we went through quite a few people in our attempt to grind our way through new game +2. And now we are playing as Sir Hero, the level 295 Paladin. We have eidetic memory, which means we can remember some really detailed stuff, specifically enemy placement according to this. As well as coprolalia, which means we're going to swear like crazy. But part of the other reason why we picked up a paladin is so that we have the shield, which will hopefully protect us from taking way too much damage. And we're just going to get right into it. Now we've got a decent pool of health. That's unfortunate, because we don't actually get any healing from that. So if you look at the map right now, I can definitely see exactly where the enemies are. That's actually really cool. Unfortunately, that. Darn it, I thought I killed the other one. I did not. Okay, that was close. Unfortunately, that zombie... All the zombies. Those zombies not being able to be knocked back has done so much damage to me over the course of these runs. I'm waiting for him to shoot. Gonna try and kill him like this. Oof, that was close. We got him, which means it's going to be a lot easier to get into that crevice and finish off that one. We took a lot of damage in this room. I'm not sure if the shield would have really protected from it, because we had to use the invincibility frames to get away from those zombies. Just die, zombie. I don't want to have to deal with you. Alright, so looks like there's 3 enemies left in this room. I'm going to presume... Okay, none of them are zombies. Ooh, frame rate has just tanked for whatever reason. And I'm not sure why. I think it's now. Yeah, it got better. Okay, so we do get to see the zombies on the map. There were so many enemies in this room that I wasn't specifically looking. I do not instinctively hit shield, which is why I'm going to be taking a lot of damage here. And we'll just take care of that one from afar, so we don't actually have to deal with too much. Okay, so it looks like those are all... No, not all. I'm just going to walk past that one for now. I decided I wanted to fight it. I'm pretty sure this one is as well. We've got a pretty clear bottom at the moment. It only takes 2 hits to kill them, although I believe that was a crit. I'm not really watching the damage numbers. Okay, there's 2 of these guys. Okay, there's 3 of these guys. And that crit was beautiful. So we're actually doing pretty good in health, considering. However, we still have quite a ways to go. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh gosh, so many terrible things going on in this room. I think I just want to leave. The McRibs are friggin' brutal. Luckily, our backswing actually took care of that one. There's 2 of these bastards. Luckily, taking care of one means the threat of the other is significantly diminished, because they were basically able to hit me while I was attacking the other. We've got pretty much open skies here. I want it to get just a little bit closer. It's doing a good job of being in a good place to not get hit. But we will take care of it in the end. I'll open this chest. We do have 2 flanking posts, Doomvises, or whatever they may be at this point. Doomscapes. But darn it, my backswing almost took care of that one. Luckily, our invincibility frames kept us safe there. That was not my intention. Darn it. Trying to take advantage of those invincibility frames definitely does not always help if you end up just in a dangerous position again. I do not like that room, like, at all. Oh darn, so that was actually a reasonable way of dealing with the situation. And that worked very well there too. Just trying to find those opportunistic moments where there's not even a risk of getting hit is probably where I will gain the most advantage. I'm going to pop back to the start real fast. And that's just to explore some of the stuff that's closer by. Our goal is still to get to the forest, but more than that, our goal is to get some money. Because we need money to power ourselves up to make us even more effective. And so far we're doing pretty good. 19,000 is pretty nice. We should be safe from that guy. Luckily, by dashing, we lured him. Okay, I don't like that that is there. Nice, we did take some damage for that, but it could have been much worse. That's a rune, or blueprint, sorry. But I want to get out of there ASAP. I was not sure how much leeway I was going to get with the spikes on the ground. Because you never really know. Now, what is that one thing that we've got left? Is that a bouncing? Yeah. It's one of those. Having the map, oh goodness. Oh goodness, no. We're no. I'm not even gonna touch that room. Whew. Oh man, I thought we were gonna get out of that unscathed. Not quite, unfortunately. These guys up there are... Alright, that's one down though. That'll make this significantly easier to dodge. Thread the needle and go in for the hit right there. That's pretty much the only thing I could think of to actually get through that unscathed. Whoopsie, this is not the correct way. So looking at the map, we have exactly 0 reason to go into that room up there. Yeah, there's that chest, but knowing the way that those rooms are normally laid out, I have a pretty strong feeling... Oh gosh, that's really unfortunate that he knocked me out of the room. I was feeling that that chest will be enclosed, and I will have to be small to get to it. Alright, well we found the boss. The boss for the first section, for the castle. Obviously we've already beaten it. If you noticed the glimmering symbol on the door, the first symbol that was lit up, meant that we have already defeated that boss. The boss whose name is Kidder, if you are curious. I hope this is not the mini-boss, because I don't have to deal with the mini-boss. I hate you and everything you stand for, zombie. Go away. Now, I actually didn't watch the map close enough to see that that was there. I just kind of was cautious. This is a really interesting room that I actually haven't seen, but we get another blueprint. That entire path right there was completely ad-libbed, but it worked out. Using my mobility runes definitely to my advantage. And leaving us with a few options in direction. Let's try this way. Okay. There are no enemies in this room. There are no enemies in this room. There are no enemies in this room. The castle has decided it does not like enemies suddenly. Using our dash there to make sure we don't accidentally jump into spikes. We have found our way into the forest. And that's really unfortunate the way that that is. Luckily, we barely have enough reach to take care of that plant safely. That was unfortunate. There's a lot of hazards here. Wow, it only cost 25 mana to block that entire fireball. That's actually really nice. The key is now out. I could not avoid that. I'm not fond of rooms like this. But it gives us another blueprint, which is pretty darn nice. We've got most of the Slayer stuff now, which I believe has nothing to do with the band in this specific case. Okay, this is a take no damage one. I'm not even gonna bother. Or I kind of want to test somewhere whether or not I still take damage from spikes if I'm shielded, but I'm pretty sure I would not be able to move. Maybe it would bounce me, but I really don't have a... Invincibility frames here are clutch. I'm not really sure what I'm planning on doing here, but that worked out pretty darn well. We've got a lot of mana, so I'm not dealing with you. I don't want to lose money. This means that we have to go down. That's okay, though, unless we decide... Oh man, I barely managed to sneak that. Don't like that room already. If I do somehow manage... Darn it. I mispredicted that for some reason. Oh, I do not like this room. I don't like this room either. Alright. Really? That is staying out there forever. I just want to take care of it so I don't have to deal with it. There's another McRib. I have to get across this room pretty much. It's either across that room or up the previous room. Not entirely true. I could just get across on top in the previous room. I think I'm gonna try that. That was a nice crit. What? How did the Worgen take damage? Wow, I feel stupid now. I took a lot of dumb damage. This is a lot easier doing it this way. And a lot safer, mind you. And I made it. Whew, that was close. Alright, I really don't like that tall room. Not at all. I definitely want to take care of this Soul Lock, I think is really what the intention is there. As in, soul is in sun. juked. Juke down through the floor. I'm definitely a fan of that plan. I'm also a fan of the plan of you dying. I basically just tunnel visioned right there. That crit was perfectly timed. Darn it. This is pretty much the only way I can safely damage that guy. I could try and get in for the dash, but I do not quite have the mobility needed. I need to be able to hover a little bit more than that. I could possibly take no damage in that room, but it would not be easy. Alright, we have found the boss. Do I believe that I can take on Alexander? I have no idea. What the... This is one of those rooms that I feel like there's something going on in here that I don't... But yeah, no. I just took stupid damage for no reason. That's cool. Yeah, this is a mini-boss. I actually don't have any interest in fighting that mini-boss. Although I'm pretty sure it's easy to guess why. It would just deal a lot of damage to me. I have no idea what that sound is, but it's terrifying. I do not like this room either. Oh crap, oh crap. Getting out. Getting out. I did not have the health to deal with that. So, currently, this is my plan of action. I left, I'm pretty sure, all of these. And at 100 a pop, I think I should be able to get back to almost full health. Actually, no, there's not one there. Is there one here? I might be able to go down and find the one that leads to the darkness and give myself an extra 100 health. That would put me pretty close. And indeed, I did. So, we're a few hundred health away. Or sorry, a few tens of health. And I go and do this. Believe it or not, that almost worked out in my favor. Almost. Trying to decide the best way to go about doing these things. There was the tall room that I didn't like. Where was that tall room? I don't even remember where that tall room was. Did I imagine that? I definitely didn't, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. So I'm just gonna pretend it didn't exist. Because I could have gotten across there. I'm looking for more rooms to explore, basically, that don't seem like they would be incredibly lethal to me. I'm an idiot. I jumped the gun there. Pretty darn hard. I don't know if I can take on Alexander, I'll be honest. That was the hard room. Okay, I thought it was... I didn't think it was in the forest. That's why I was confused. Alright. We're gonna head back to the beginning of the castle. There are a few more castle rooms that I can use to my advantage. I believe. I could be wrong. They are off the other direction. It would be very, very convenient if I were able to take care of this the way that I desired. Oh, well, there's this. Darn, I was hoping for... I mean, I might as well... Come on, let me talk to you. Oh, it's this one again. The one that I should be good at. Because I've tried it so many times. This is only a trick. I'm not actually good at this. Oh, jeez. Oh gosh, I've got one shot at this. Darn! That was actually the closest I've ever gotten. Yeah, well, you know, screw you. That's better than I've ever done before. Personal records are important. I did not finish clearing out this room. For whatever reason. I mean, I finished clearing out the room, but I didn't explore all the different passageways. And that's why. Alright. Well, the game has decided it would like to troll, so troll it shall. Does it seem like I can take care of this room? That portrait's a doomscape, so I'm not gonna bother. There is no more castle. There's only darkness, Maya, and whether I'd like it or not, forest. I guess we just go for it. Hello, Alexander. We meet again. Yes, the Forgotten. I'm actually doing really well in this fight. It feels to me like the boss has not scaled as strongly as the enemies. Like, one more hit and he's gone. Okay, 2 more hits. Enough that I was willing to just run straight at him. But I'll call that a boss victory. We should get 3 very nice stat ups. I'm going to clean out the rest of this room for gold and or possibly drumsticks. That would be very nice, but apparently not. So there's a max weight load increase that I've been looking for. As I said, I don't really like spending on those when you can find them and there is a finite use to them. Oh, that's another light, which means it's time to try some stuff. We've got like full mana here. Darn it. I tried, I had some success casting my shield right in the middle of that. I guess we go for this. That was unfortunate. I was not expecting him to fire straight up. But fire straight up he did. Totally was using that. That's totally what I wanted to have happen there. I was kind of expecting that last hit to kill him. It did not, so we'll have to do that the old-fashioned way. And we'll kill you. What's in the chest? Nothing particularly exciting, but with those gone in the middle, the rest of these nightmares that are just kind of hanging out are like cake, man. I don't even know. Like, they're not even a challenge. They're just kind of decoration. Well, these are actually running back and forth to pretty much no avail. At least they were doing something. Now, this one apparently has the highest AC. Alright, barely made it. Just a tiny little jump there. Makes it do stuff. That's right, that's big room with chest in it, just like this one. The game definitely slowed down there. I think the warg is dead. Surprise, it wasn't. I'm using swing dash. That was really close. That always works pretty well. Now that these are off his chain, they really won't do that much damage. Hello. Gotta leave. Well, that was a lot easier. Not really worried about swinging at him like this, because there's nothing else that's a danger in this room. Feels like there should be something here again. And there really might be, but, you know, without Calypso's compass, we really don't know. Oh, well, thank you for dying and giving me a little bit of health. And, yeah, that was 18 HP. Oh gosh, I didn't even pay attention to that. That said, those do, like, no damage. Hello. Oh gosh, there's more of them. Alright, I need to take care of these eyes. And fast. Might as well get the money. Those guys are just jumping underneath me. Alright. All I know is that when I go back down there, it's going to be just a pile of corpses. Or, sorry, not of corpses, of little tiny frickin' slimes. Like, it's gonna be bad. Alright, so let's see. Now, they can actually get up here. Not via this, but they can get up. I'm gonna take some damage doing this, but we managed to take them out. Our health isn't hurting too horribly. It's definitely not, you know, ideal at the moment, but gives us another room to investigate. Well, that's how that's gonna go. Well, I mean, that's one way to kill one of those. I'm not happy to see that warg. Hello. You need to die. I think that slime sacrificed its ability to get up here. Hello. I don't have much choice here. I can't really get above it. And now that's gonna happen. But he is gonna die first. Alright, so using my shield, I managed to avoid taking some damage there. I'm getting a lot better at using it. Just want to see what's up here. Okay, there's another. Oh, there's another one down there that's going to be constantly harassing me. I killed that one right as I was about to take damage, so I guess it canceled fast enough. Bunch of money here. Always good stuff. We're at 80,000 money. I'm going to have to spend this particularly well. We got a lot of slimes hanging out. Even if I can prune them by just a little bit, it'll help. Alright, this is not the room that I wanted to see. I need to get out of here. Alright. Got a moment to just regroup myself here. We got the money from the chest. I kind of want to be like Spelunky and look down. I might be able to like downward slash one of those that jumps like that. I'm a firefighter, surrounded by flames. Okay, but you'll notice, look at how full health we are right now. The answer is very full health, because slimes are really good for healing. They're not good for taking just crap tons of damage, mind you. I would like to turn around. As long as they don't jump, they don't generate fire. Okay, that was a little bit intense. And we're left with two enemies left in the room, and those are the bouncing things. But look at us, we're at 544 health, despite all the damage that we took in that room, which was not insignificant. We managed to come out okay. And it looks like, after seeing what happened with getting bounced around, I think I want to try... not this. We already tried this. I want to try the other one, but I also do have some rooms to explore. I could try and take on this mini-boss. The crit was nice, but holy crap, does its contact damage with it do a ton of damage, so I'm backing out. That was not worth the damage that we sustained. Not by any means. We're going to have to duck and weave our way back through here. Now, despite the fact that I healed a lot, I have to not get too big of a head. Wow, I killed that on the way down. That's really convenient, actually. So now all that's left is that eye, before this room is actually safe. That's actually a really awesome combo. And I just messed it up. But still, let's go check out that one room. Remember to jump after it shoots. And we're safe. Alrighty, so I don't want to gamble my money, but I do want to try getting this. Because I did get bounced around so long as I had my shield up, which makes me think I would bounce all the way down there. And the answer is yes, it worked. That's really awesome, and I'm glad that I discovered that that is feasible. Of course, I say feasible, you know, with that hint of it might still not be the best idea. If you don't have enough mana, that did take about, I guess it took about 70 mana. Darn it, I was pretty full health, or pretty full mana before that. He died somehow. Well, we got out of the room. We're gonna have to go back through. Being small apparently would get us that. Stand and dash technique. It is important. And luckily that one bounced pretty flat, which means we're not actually gonna see it again. Or it's not gonna pop up here for a while. Maybe eventually, but not anytime soon. This one's going super fast. It definitely picked up some velocity off that guy's death. Oh, the angle there. Whew. The damage is not all that significant, but it's better to not take damage. Hello, mini-boss. I might as well fight you. You are doing lots of damage. Gotcha. It really is more of a precautionary thing. Folklore, you shall die by knives. And hopefully get us a stat up. Or a blueprint with the Holy Sword. We're going to have a lot of blueprints to check out. I really do not like this room. But that's okay, because we got through it with only 150 HP. And we've effectively explored the forest. This is good progress. Especially after last episode where we, you know, pretty much used 3 of our children to get not much done. Let's be honest. Whew. But this means we are off. Yep, to the Maya. Our first room in the Maya is not a pleasant one. We will have to deal. We do not have any health reserves to fall back on. That was a beautiful crit. Clearing out the battlefield here just a little bit before I swing at this guy. Did not get a solid hit on him, but that got him. Alright, this room wasn't actually all that bad so far. Once you see those guys, you just gotta have to jump at them. Drumstick, very nice. Very crucial. Gotta watch that radius there, but that crit was gorgeous. Enough for me to throw a knife at you. Don't know where the other one went. I think it died. Either that or it is right there. Managed to get 2 hits on that Doomscape. Unfortunately... Alright, got my shield up in time just in case it managed to fire one of those off. Alright, so shield does not protect you from contact damage. That's important to know. Once again, jump, dash, swing is super effective. Alright, hopefully that aggroed him over here. And he'll... Yes! Come to me! Splitting up enemies is very useful, and that step was like MVP. Shield is proving to be amazing. I'm really glad that I have taken some effort to really start using it. Yeah, you're gonna shoot straight up and you're gonna look the fool for doing it. You can't get me. Yeah, you can't get me. Yeah, come back to the wall and die. That is like 99% chance of Mimic. Yeah, because it's marked as an enemy on the map even. So it's gonna take... Oh, it took 2 crits. Oh man, but we got a drumstick out of it. Our health situation is suddenly looking so much better. That I'm not so pleased with. Him I'm not so pleased with either. Only because it's gonna take a lot more effort. Because our dashes are gonna take us further back. But you know what? We'll wait for you to bounce out a little bit. That is not a Doomvis or anything like that. Did it die? It died. Either that or it managed to sneak through the wall. I'm not sure which happened. There wasn't anything. Yeah, it totally got through that wall somehow. I'm not entirely sure how. And then it died. Crits galore. Drumsticks galore. Was not expecting that Doomvis. Mostly just because I wasn't paying attention. Thought I was going to get hit there. So it cost me 25 mana for just like a brief moment of invincibility there. Yeah, get wrecked. So my mana will be depleting a lot faster if I use this, but at the same time... Oh, that was very nice. You are actually a real chest, so I'm just going to open you right now, because why not? I unfortunately got hit there. Die, archer, die. The fact that the ceiling is pretty low saved me from most things. I did just walk into them, but we are full health, and that is actually a real chest. The way it was sitting in front of that table made me a little nervous. So I double-checked the map real fast, and it turned out to be legit. So we're actually kicking the Maya's ass right now, and I'm a little afraid to say that in case I jinx myself. So you guys remember the strategy here? Take one of these guys nice... Oh, crap. I crit. I crit when I wasn't expecting to crit. He managed to do absolutely nothing, and we get another blueprint, the Royal Sword. I'm totally okay with getting blueprints, because we have a set number of blueprints that we will absolutely have to collect, and then all those chests will start just being stat-ups, which will be glorious. I kill the archers. How did I not take damage there? Beautiful. I am, like, in the zone right now. I don't think I can avoid taking damage with that. I know that you and you are not real. I can tell because I see 3 dots on that map. Which one of you shall die first? We will save the king for last! Well, that was anticlimactic. The king took a little bit more, mostly because I didn't crit him twice in a row. Gotcha. Be vanquished, fiend! Darn it. I really wanted to. And lo and behold, it didn't actually matter because the game decided it was fit to throw me a bone covered with a bunch of chicken meat. Hey, let's do that thing again. It's gonna cost me a decent chunk of mana, but why do I care? Wow, that cost me, I believe, only 1 mana. Or 1 tick of mana. No, it did cost 2. Because it's costing me 7 per, and we're down 14. Sorry, we're down 24, so I don't actually know how much that cost me. That was a mistake. Well, we found the boss. And I'm very tempted to just run in and fight him. Because it's Ponce de Leon, and we're full health. Well, we got a jukebox here, so let's put on something nice. I don't want to fight that room just yet. Wait, really? This is Narwhal? I don't believe you. Excuse me. Sure, let's get some pulses pumping here. Holy crap, yep. Pulse is pumping. This is an awesome riff, by the way. You can't get up here. Suck it. Okay, that's the lower entrance to the next room that I was not fond of. I can do that, though. Bring it, Worgen Florgan. Do it. Come on. Jump to your doom. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this to fire. We're gonna get into safety here. Alright, that's okay by me. We will, in fact, use our new entrance here to our advantage. Part of the reason why I didn't like that room is because I was going to go in... Yeah, nope, didn't like that position any better, actually. I'm actually lucky I didn't take damage there. Okay, we're gonna do this thing where I go fight the boss. Because I think I can take the boss. I think I can take Ponce de Leon. As I said, the bosses didn't seem to scale nearly as hard. And I don't like any of the rooms that are nearby, so we're just gonna go for it. He seems a lot smaller than I remember. Oh darn it, I thought I had more space. I don't know why I did. I really should just use a bunch of knives. Bam! 2 bosses, 1 life. That is an impressive improvement, if you ask me. I feel like we should just aim for the darkness and try and get to that boss. Armor, HP, and magic damage increase. I am totally okay with that. This has been a significantly more awesome episode than the last one. To a degree that I did not expect. I'm actually impressed by the amount that it managed to miss me. Did not want to have to deal with those enemies. I'm really glad that that's not a Doomvis, because that would have made this so much more challenging. Oh, wow, okay. Well, that was only 14 damage. That, however, was significantly more. Dash swing, man. It's pretty much the best way to take care of these guys. Well, swing dash is really what it is. We're gonna have a lot of bouncing things. They only do 14 damage. Which is not, I mean, you know, I don't want to actively take that damage. Oh, goodness. I don't want to actually take that damage. I want them to die, though, because they'll give me health when they die, randomly. Maybe it's after a certain number of bounces. I have no idea. Hello. I'm just gonna leave these two guys. Like, seriously, there's so many damn things bouncing around. Come at me, bro. I'm a paladin, hear me roar. Yeek. Darn it. I should have just shielded up instead of trying to dash away. That was a very nice crit. That worked out in my favor for sure. There are no enemies down here. I was kind of expecting zombies. You know, I honestly think it's darkness time. I think it's just time to go for the darkness. I'm gonna check up here, because this could be a mini-boss fight. They tend to be interesting. Not at all what I wanted. Okay, very, very lucky, actually. It detached from him before I took damage, which meant that I only took 14 damage from getting hit by the separated ball, rather than the significantly more from getting hit by something else. Alright, I'm tempted to try and get through this room. Oh, goodness. Well, that ends that idea. So we're gonna jump into the darkness here with 66 health, basically. Wait a minute, why am I not, I left some stuff unexplored. And it could be better than not exploring. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably not, because it's one of those rooms. It does have stuff branching off of it, but I don't want to have to come back up through that room. Coming back up through that room is what will likely kill me, more than anything else. Falling down through it will be dangerous enough. And, you know, off to the darkness, I suppose. Oh, this is not the room I want to enter the darkness on. Good. Not good. I could shield that, and I probably would have to. This is basically... Yeah, I'm one hit from dead here. This is worth noting. Okay, that just saved my life. Alright. Luckily, the game is just slowly bringing stuff at me. And I mean slowly, because if those had both been there at the start, I'd probably be dead. Darn you. We're still not at lethal. One hit lethal. That was a little bit reflexive there. Nightmare, you almost died. Please die this time. I can see there's one enemy left in the room. And it's a soul lock. That's okay, those things travel very slowly. Unfortunately, that's also going to make this very challenging. Good manipulation there, made him throw fireballs where I could deal with them. I still don't know exactly how I time those. It's not really that smart of an idea. shielded on the way down just in case. It's a lot harder to shield on the way up because I can't jump while shielding. Possible, but as I said, difficult. Hello. Darn it. And that would be death. No death defy. Sir Hero, the aptly named 3 rows. 4 rows. So 4 rows, but 2 bosses in there. And if you remember, this has been a pretty brutal set of levels. Just the new game 2+. Definitely a lot stronger than we were quite ready for. And of course, Sir Hero passes with a bunch of curses. Oh man, that was... Whew, I think that's the longest run we've had in a while. Of just, like, one person. Okay, so we're looking for... the Spell Sword and Assassin. The Assassin I might be able to do. Although his MP and HP pools are swapped. That's apparently Dextrocardia. Which I'm pretty sure is actually, like, a pretty serious heart condition. But I don't know for sure. I mean, it's got Cardia in it. Ectomorph, Skinny, so every hit's going to send us flying. We really don't want that. Although, Sir Wizarl, Sir Skunky. Okay, so I'm going to reroll. Trader, Barbarian Queen, Dragon. We're going Barbarian Queen. We've got Chakram, which will be really useful if we go and fight Herodotus, which is the 4th boss. And we've got a giant health pool. So I say yes. And we have 163,000 gold. That's amazing. And we are missing 4 blueprints. That is pretty sweet. We got new ones here. Vampirism, Siphon, and Air Jump. I had an extra Air Jump this entire time. Oh, no, that's right. I forgot. I traded away one of my runes so that I could keep the same mobility that I'm used to and get extra Vampirism, which I think definitely helps keep us alive. So our Dark Cape here is going to do the same thing that the gauntlets do. It's going to give us a Vampirism, a Siphon, and an Air Jump. It will lower our armor significantly, and it's pretty heavy. But we'll see. We'll see. The Royal Cape gives us 3 flight. Flight is not good, in my opinion. When you've got it infinitely on a dragon, it pays off. I mean, it changes your playstyle. Whereas when you have flight, it does kind of weird stuff from what I remember. I haven't really taken flight on a character that has multiple jumps, but you pretty much use up all your jumps. Then you start flying. And then after you're done flying, if you get knocked out of flight or anything like that, you don't have any jumps left. So I'm usually pretty hesitant because you can lose track of your jumps if you've started flying. You kind of forget that you don't have them. But yeah, so I'll be looking to buy that. But once again, as I've mentioned in the past, buying extra weight to me seems kind of wasteful. I wonder how high I can get my crit damage. Buying some of these will actually be really nice. That's actually not bad just by itself. But buying some of these wouldn't be bad in the long run because we'd end up using them on other characters. Like the Slayer chest, we would probably use on an assassin to increase our crit chance even higher than what it already is, which I believe we can almost get 100% crit chance plus 15% extra critical damage. If you do that across all 5, you're looking at an extra 20% critical chance as well as an extra 75% critical damage. And I think that's a damage bonus. I actually can't read behind the cost. But what I will do, since we've got so much money, I will actually buy the Dark Cape, even though I can't wear it. Because we might as well. We've got a lot of money. And we're going to go ahead and look here and see what we've got. I could just... and pretty much the only stuff we've got left is armor, weight, damage, mana, and magic damage. And those are the 6 things that aren't maxed. Because that's pretty much all that's left. So the question is, what do we want? And I think the answer is armor. We're just going to pump a whole bunch of armor. Oh gosh, we had a lot. Armor is now maxed. That's really awesome, actually. I mean, it does kind of suck because we can't voluntarily buy more armor. We now have to wait on fairy chests and or mini-boss drops once we have completed all of our blueprints. So, we'll see. But, for now, I'd say that's a positive thing, and I think that we augment that with health. Can I get 8,900 a little bit better? I think I can. I could take damage and leave 800 left. Or I could get 44.6. Which would leave me with 44.5. Which I could then spend there. I got used to using my shield, but that wasn't offensive. I used my knives quite a bit. That is true. I still think we go this. 798. Oh, we still have things that we didn't actually mouse over, so it still counts as new. Alright. And then we do the silly thing, which is try and buy cheap stuff here. Just to buy it. Just to have it bought. I think I might have already exhausted all of those opportunities. Nope. Right there. Bam. Of course I'm going to go put back on my dark limbs. But hey, this was a really good run. That is some decent damage. Not quite as high as the Paladin. But still impressive. Nonetheless, our health pool is over 1,000, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, this was a pretty sweet run. We definitely made some ridiculous progress. We made a buttload of money. I almost managed to hit 8 targets with 10 knives, or however many knives I even had. It was a pretty sweet run, and I thank you guys very much for joining me. If you would like to subscribe to my channel so that you get more of these videos right on your newsfeed, that's awesome, and I invite you to do so if you have not already. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just want to poke fun at me for dying in the end, go ahead and leave those in the comments down below. I like responding to comments, even if they're harassing, because feeding trolls can be fun sometimes, right? But yeah, I really just hope that you guys enjoyed the episode and that you learned something, maybe some strategy, maybe something about an enemy. Who knows? There's a lot that you can learn about this game for sure. I do very much hope to see you guys next time.